welcome back to my channel. You guys, I am here with another important video. Oh my gosh, these are prophetic, biblical times that we are living in. So much is happening. It seems like every day there's something new going on related to biblical prophecy, world shifts, economic shifts. It's just crazy, right? So yesterday I posted a community post on my channel with a link to Evans in Kenya's video showing the Ugandan president Museveni apologizing to African Americans or Black Americans in a prayer, in a public prayer. In that prayer, he was saying, that he apologizes on behalf of our African ancestors, those who were involved with the sale of, men and women, Black men and women, African men and women in the transatlantic slave trade. I mean, I was so shocked and moved emotionally when I saw that, because, it's not something that I don't even know if I thought would ever happen, especially, not from the Europeans. Like, I don't even know if that's ever going to happen. But to see, our African brothers and sisters stand up and acknowledge what has happened, that was so powerful and moving to me. And, I hope other African leaders will follow suit in this regard, He also, in his prayer, President Museveni, expressed an acknowledgement that there were curses on the land within the continent of Africa as a result of that sin. That the hardships, the warfare, the conflicts, the blood that has been spilled, the economic challenges, all of these things, he acknowledged in his prayer that he believed is a result of that sin, that is a curse that came upon the land because of what happened, And, in his prayer and in the prayer of others that were on the video, they were asking the Father to forgive them. They were repenting for what has happened and asking for forgiveness and asking that the Father would lift the curses off the land and pour out his blessings, that Africa would again become strong and prosperous and peaceful, that we wouldn't continue to fight against one another. And I just found this so prophetic, so amazing, to see. And, like I said, I really hope that others in other leaders on the continent would acknowledge this, and open their arms, open their doors for the African diaspora, including Black Americans and those, in the Caribbean and South America and wherever we have been scattered, and open their doors for us to return home, and welcome us with open arms. And, it's something I've talked about in a previous video where, I think many on the continent, including those in Ethiopia, look at us as Black Americans as foreigners and, people who are not a part of the family. And, and it's hurtful, but I understand kind of where that's coming from. I think we have a lack of knowledge and understanding of what one another has gone through, So to hear Museveni stand up and say, these are our brothers and sisters who were scattered abroad, and we played a role in sending them abroad. There's a reason why the transatlantic slave trade has the word trade in it. We were exchanged, Black Americans, African Americans were exchanged for something, whether it be goods, services, or money. And there's a reason why the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. That was an evil thing that took place in our history, and the primary reason was because of the love of money, greed. And so, this is just, what an amazing time to be alive, right? So much is going on, so much is happening and shifting and changing rapidly. And I would love to see a united African community, where those who desire to come home have an opportunity to do so. and maybe these African leaders will take it a step further beyond an apology and, offer citizenship at the very least, for the diaspora who wants to come home. And that those who are there still on the continent would welcome us and be willing to work together with us, to see a stronger, more powerful Africa. And so I was just really encouraged to see that video, and I wanted to share it with you guys. If you haven't seen it, the link is in the description, so make sure you go check it out. It's something powerful that I wouldn't recommend that you miss. But yeah, I mean, this is just an amazing time for all of us, and we continue to be humble and to pray and to seek the Father for his will. If you are a person who maybe desires to return home to the continent but you don't know where to start, my husband and I are happy and willing to talk to people and kind of give our 2 cents and provide our experience and kind of do some experience sharing with you at no cost. We're not charging anybody at this point, just to talk to you. If you kind of want to give us your ideas and hear our ideas or hear feedback or whatever, we're willing to help. And so our email is ethiolivingfree@gmail.com, and I'll put it up on the screen so that you guys can see it and reach out. And I'm always happy. I want to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think that this means for Africa and for the diaspora living abroad? Do you maybe have a change of heart or a change of mind, in the way that you see African Americans, if you are, an African living on the continent? And for my Black American brothers and sisters, does this do anything for you? Do you accept the apology? And, if you do, personally, I do. I accept the apology, and there's no love lost. I think as you guys can probably tell from my content, I love Africa and I love Ethiopia. I love my brothers and sisters, and I want us to grow together. I want to see what we can accomplish when we are united and we work together. So I wanted to put this out there and kind of get your feedback and, spread the video, share it. I think it's something that needs to be seen by all of us in the African community. And yeah, let's just work together to see those curses lifted. I think that we are about to see more amazing things happening. Keep your eyes and ears open. Stay connected to the Father in prayer, because these are exciting times. Like I said, it's almost every day something new is coming up. So, just watch, watch and pray. This is the very beginning of something great. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.